there's something wrong with you, honestly. Petrol's probably the most addictive smell I've ever smelled in my life. Right boys, so we've just come back from the run, had our shower, and now we've got the ultimate scramble. So we've got prosciutto, we've got 4 eggs, blueberries, and also can't go wrong with cottage cheese. I'm going to absolutely scramble this meal. And then we've got a big day ahead, so I will take you with me for that. Let's go. We're going to Lake Thun, ladies and gentlemen. About a 20-minute drive away. What a start to the day.
Right boys, so this was our journey on the way to Lake Thun. We had a few stops that we wanted to stop at, but the scenery was just absolutely incredible. This is something I've never seen in my whole life. Like coming from Cyprus, never had anything near to this. So this just blew my mind.
And what it did do is that it made me want to work so much harder to be able to live here and come to have this life every single day.
I think what this trip has definitely told me is that when I do become rich enough, I'm definitely buying some sort of property here. How nuts is this?
This here, boys, was day 2 of our interlaken trip. As you guys just saw, we were on a train with our car. That was something I've never experienced ever in my life. And we were going through a tunnel for a solid 15 minutes and it got freezing in there. Also really scary. You could not see a thing. It was pitch black. But then it was time to get the cable car all the way up to Matterhorn.
Right boys, apparently we took the wrong stop, but we're now going to Italy.
It was pretty funny though, because we took a pit stop a little bit earlier and then realised this wasn't the end of our trip and we had to take another cable car which went all the way to Italy. So technically I've been to Italy, but enough of my yapping, here's the rest.
3,883 metres. What? What's happening there? Oh sheesh. It's got a lovely beard, this bloke, hasn't it?
Understand the words of the song.
This is one of my all-time favourite movies. Along Came Polly.
My love, open the door. My love, open the door. To your heart.
You're doing Mr. Bean.
I'm sorry.
Oh. In Ethiopia.
Unfortunately, our trip had to be cut short. We had to take the last cable car down, literally the last one. And yeah, we thought to make the most of it, which is why you guys could see us all singing and dancing in the cable car. That was absolutely hilarious. And we thought before we went home that we would explore a bit of Zervat, which is the town, before you go take the cable car up to Matterhorn, where I had the second best coffee of my trip. Still doesn't beat a Freddo Espresso, but what can you do? You got to make the best of the situation. And then we had to take a very long 3-hour rainy trip home before we could get rested and go out the next day to the waterfalls in Lauterbrunnen. So here's that.
That is absolutely nuts, isn't it? My dad going through it a little bit.
Mama.
Give him a second.
Wow. Take a picture of that. Chris, come on, quick.
Every town that I go to, it seems like the view just keeps getting better and better. I just never expected to, but it just keeps amazing you every time you get here. This camera does not, and I repeat, does not do it justice. Yo, family. What are you telling me?
I'm telling you, we are so insignificant on this planet. Whoever thought that we ruled the world doesn't have a clue. I'm not white.
What are you?
I'm black. I'm 6'7".
Nice.
That was pretty crazy, sorry.
Dad, add something entertaining to my vlog.
Like a crab.
Aura.
Right, so after my dad thought he had aura, we went back home. I managed to get a run in. The family rested, and we went out the next day. This was our final day in Switzerland, and we went to the caves, somewhere again on Lake Thurn. Another waterfall was just absolutely beautiful, and the scenery again. And then my dad said something quite controversial, so here's that. No.
So it's close to 100,000 metres. I would run 800 metres in 3 minutes.
Are you sure?
In my peak.
800 meters in 3 minutes. There was no way bro was running 3 minutes for 800 meters. That's pure cap. Oh, look, now that's a bit close. Yeah. You like? Ugh, bro. What is that? I did get quite bored after being in there for a good 10 minutes. But nevertheless, boys, it's a pretty cool experience still. And again, this holiday has just been full of these really once-in-a-lifetime experiences that I won't get the chance to do any of these things for a while. So I'm very grateful for coming on this family holiday and being able to do all of this stuff. Right boys, as you can see, we are back in a bit more familiar settings, shall we say. So we're back in Cyprus, and I wanted to do a little reflection on the trip that we just had. Now, I learned a lot of things on this trip, and I'm so grateful to my parents for taking me to this country, because I know it's a very, very expensive country. So to you, mum and dad, thank you so much. What I did learn is that 100% when I can afford it, I would love to have some sort of property in Switzerland, whether that be in Zurich or whether that be by a lake somewhere. But the scenery there is too beautiful. The culture there is amazing. The people are really nice. And I'm going to make it my goal to definitely go back there. There's some things that I've never seen before, like the mountain, like swimming in the lake, like these things are all so new to me, living in Cyprus my whole life. So it really did open my mind and open my imagination, shall we say, that there is so much more out there. And that's why I do love traveling. The next country I travel to, I cannot wait. It's definitely going to be vlogged and you guys are definitely going to see it. I hope you guys did enjoy this one, because I certainly did. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. See you later, boys.